I can give you the basics of the atom in 2 minutes. You'll understand it perfectly and remember it for months.
2 minutes? You crazy, you know that?
If I can teach you about the atom in 2 minutes, will you go back to school and finish out the year? How about it, huh? Come on, you're a betting man. How about it, Arnold?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. You got it.
I got your word?
Yeah, you got my word. In 2 minutes.
We got a deal.
Yeah, we got a deal.
All right, sit down.
Okay.
Okay. There are 3 gangs on the street, right?
Yeah, 3 gangs.
And this right here is the territory. Now, here is the neighborhood. Got that?
Yeah.
And right in the middle of this neighborhood is a gang called the New Boys.
Yeah, the New Boys. Good name.
Okay. Out here on the outside of the neighborhood, on the edge of the neighborhood, is another gang. You know, these are real negative dudes, really negative, right?
Right.
Now, they call themselves the elected ones.
All right, the elected.
You got that? Really negative. They don't like nothing, see?
Right.
Now, they all the time out here circling around the neighborhood, just circling, you know? Checking out the New Boys. Now, the New Boys see this, and they get, you know, they figure there's something wrong here, so they make a deal with another gang. A gang of very happy-go-lucky guys. They call themselves the Pros. The Pros. Now, the Pros are very positive cats. You see, they got all the good-looking women, right?
Yeah.
Right. See, now the Pros and the elected ones, the interesting thing, they hate each other. So much so that they keep the same number of members in the gang, just in case, you dig?
Right.
So if I got 10 elected ones, how many Pros do I have?
10.
All right. Now, how many gangs do I have?
3.
Name them.
The New Boys, the elected ones, and the Pros.
All right. Who's here?
The elected ones?
All right. Now, what are they, negative?
Yeah, negative.
All right. Now, who's positive?
The Pros, and you running out of time.
All right. Now, you see right here, the Pros and the New Boys, they call their hangout the nucleus. Yeah. Now, see, that's a real tough word. It's Latin. But I kind of think it's Swahili, and it means center.
Yeah? What is it?
It's nucleus. Say it.
Nucleus. Is that really African?
Say it.
Nucleus.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you another Swahili word. It's tron. It means dude.
Yeah, Tron. Dude.
All these gangs like that name so well that they all decide to use it. For instance, the Pros right here in the middle start calling themselves the Protons. And the New Boys, well, they start calling themselves the Neutrons. And out here on the edge here, the elected ones, they start calling themselves the
The electrons, the protons, and the neutrons.
Yeah. And all this right here, this is the neighborhood. This is block after block of nothing. You understand block after block of nothing, don't you?
Yeah, I know all about that. And your time is up, Professor DJ.
Good. I was finished anyway. Now you go on back to school, man.
School? Man, all I know about is a bunch of damn gangs that live in a round neighborhood.
Arnold, that's the atom. That's it, man. That's it. What's this right here? Huh?
Protons and neutrons.
All right, and they call this the what?
Nucleus.
All right, what are these guys up here?
Electrons.
Are they negative or positive?
Negative.
And how do they move?
Round and round.
And if I got 2 of them, how many protons do I have?
2.
Now, protons negative or positive?
Positive.
All right, and what's all this right here?
Oh, that's the neighborhood.
Which is?
Nothing.
You got it, man. You get an A.
Okay, so let's review the basic structure of an atom, just like the video you just saw. We're going to have our nucleus, our neighborhood. And what goes inside our nucleus? We have our protons, which are positive, and we have our neutrons, which have no charge. They are both inside the nucleus. Then on the outside of the nucleus, we have our electron cloud, and we have our negative electrons, okay? Now, one thing we need to point out is that the atom is completely neutral. And what makes it neutral is we have the same number of protons as we do electrons. So now let's draw out a little chart that's going to help us identify our subatomic particles. Now, I know those words probably don't make a whole lot of sense, but let's break it down, okay? Think of the word sub, not like subway, but think of the word submarine. Where does a submarine go? it goes above or below the water? Well, it goes below or in the water. Sub means in. So a subatomic particle goes in the atom. So let's break down our 3 subatomic particles. Okay, first we have the proton. Then we have the neutron. And we have the electron. Those are our 3 main subatomic particles. Okay, let's talk about the mass of those subatomic particles. Okay, proton is 1 AMU. AMU stands for atomic mass unit. A neutron is also 1 AMU. The electron, however, is 1 over 1836 AMU. Now the next part, the easy thing, the charges. What is a proton? Positive. A neutron, neutral. It has no charge. So when you see this little N with the tiny O next to it right here, think of the word no as in no charge. Then you have an electron, which is negative. Okay? And the last thing we need to include is our locations. Proton goes inside the nucleus. Neutrons inside the nucleus. And electrons in the electron cloud. I abbreviated E cloud.